I started out looking at Asian art and Asian culture and finding that they use stains in their artwork to stain wood and to stain fabric. And I thought maybe I'd take that a little bit further and start seeing how I can actually turn the stains into paint. It's a pretty involved process. There's a lot that you have to add to it. There's a UV stabilizer that I have to use to keep the colors from fading. There's also, each tea and each coffee have their own chemical makeup. So the binder to bind the paint and make it so that you can paint with it is also different. So different things are added. The last thing is to protect it from oxidizing. When the stains and the paint's actually dry, the color actually changes and it becomes a very dull color. So there's an oxidizer that's actually added to the paint as well. I'd often find myself in coffee shops, whether it was to brainstorm on a particular art project or do research for something. Doing this, I would realize I would end up people watching and observe how people acted in coffee shops. And it was only natural that working with the coffee medium and going to coffee shops that these two things would combine and be a series of their own. And so that's how I ended up painting interactions of people in coffee shops and painting them with the coffee and tea medium. The medium itself can be very polarizing, can be very frustrating, and it can also be very great to work with. And that's kind of what I really enjoy most about creating artwork. I'm always trying to find a kind of balance between the chaotic and the uncontrolled and the ability to control what you're working with. So I use a variety of things and tools with this medium. I use anything from brushes to sponges to toothbrushes, even Q-tips. I use scratch-off techniques. I use light to dark techniques. There's a whole gamut of things that come into play because of each tea working differently than the next. Then when you cross-pollinate teas, you run into a whole different area of problems. And so it can be rewarding. It can be, you get sort of serendipitous accidents that occur that you don't really want to control. And that's the good thing about it.